We are live on the Squared Circle. I got the Mouth jamming out with us. Tony the Tiger Myers with us. We've got Unhinged coming up this Saturday in Alvarado, Texas. And yeah, I think it's going to be one.
Oh. That's the type of music you want to have for a type of Saturday we're going to have this Saturday night, gentlemen.
I'm ready to throat punch people.
I'm ready to throw myself against the damn wall, and I'm on my second soda of the night, so we're out of control here.
Yeah, we just want to remind everybody it is a special start time of 8 p.m. this Saturday. Hey, we've got help.
No kids allowed in this show. They say kids, but yeah, she won't be there. So
it is at your own risk. It is unhinged. It is a little bit more adult than normal shows, but just be prepared. But children are welcome, so we will trying to take care of a couple things right here that I was requested to do, but
I gotta go share. Yeah.
There we go. I had to make myself taller than everybody.
Oh, there you go. There.
I'm way above up here.
I crouch. I'm a croucher. I'm just not used to where my mic. Oh, okay, here we go. You turn the phone.
You know, that's what happens when we go live.
Yeah, I know. I was afraid. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm like, I don't want to go sideways again.
You already know you can't push a record button, and then.
Oh, I know, man. I think about that a lot because I was laying down some good stuff that day. You can almost hear it in the background of some of it. I was going to town on Jason Bruce, looking like Raggedy Ann with that mop on his head and all that stuff there and all that. But it's like some of those early Squared Circle episodes where I was on here where it was just us in a screen and no sound, just us talking to nothing. Just the silent film era of the Squared Circle.
Yeah.
Those good old days. But now you can hear me and see me, and I can do it in my pajama pants. So that's my favorite part of this.
Always the lazy route.
Always, yeah. That's why. And I'm so glad.
That's why we had to get Devin Storm in.
I know. He did good. Sneaking up behind you. I saw that match on YouTube. Look like he scared the bejesus out of you.
He'll get what's coming to him.
Yeah, it looks like Rampage card's looking pretty good as well. So kudos to those guys, even though they did not renew my contract there. I'm still a fan of.
Yeah, Matt Marvel a little bit upset with you for some reason.
I applaud Matt Marvel for that.
Well, you know, they get a little Rampage uncensored, but we're gonna get a little APW Unhinged this Saturday. I can't wait, guys. I can't
Unhinged this Saturday night. We will be
it's good to be
the American Legion Post 426 in Alvarado. So no VIP tickets. That venue's just a little bit too small to do VIP area.
And where are we gonna put the $3 beer?
We're barely gonna have room for Tony and I to do commentary. So there's
standing up probably.
Yeah, we may be standing up as we're doing commentary, but
behind the bar.
There will still be front row tickets available, general admission tickets available. You can get them online now, get them at the door if you want to take your chance and get there. But
they want to get there early, get the good parking spot.
Beverages will be served, and there will be party mode there. It was a fun show there last time.
Oh,
I had a gasket match last time.
Yeah, definitely. A new champion was crowned.
The champion was crowned. That was when Jason, the King Outlaw, started his reign.
It's been continuing ever since. So maybe we'll end. Who knows?
I was playing bingo, so.
Oh, yeah.
I had a fun time playing bingo.
I think bingo starts before the show, so you can go early, do some bingo, then stay for the show, and you can.
I don't know.
I'm an old man. I'm an old man, so.
I've played bingo since elementary, so
it's bingo time. I got
Yeah,
my own
but it
daubers.
is unhinged at APW. So
I can't wait. This is gonna be a good show. All the royalties back together. Good stuff.
lot
Good
going
stuff.
on. I don't know which way we like it. All right, there we go.
I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Best is in the middle, so.
Okay, there we go.
We're all sitting around the mouth. It's
Yep.
the mouth.
Well, we've got
My
a big
people.
show tonight. We've got a lot going on. We've got a special announcement from Rock Bandit to talk about. We've got, but you know, we'll talk about the card and just kind of figure it all out as we go.
Maybe we do it. Are we doing our predictions now? Are we gonna wait till Jace is on the show, or as we're rolling through?
We'll run through, and then we'll recap while Jace is on.
Okay,
We'll let
because I got a few I already know, but a couple I'm still ain't wrapped my mind around yet. So,
and I think, I don't know exactly what order we're going to go in, but the order that we're going to go in tonight is we're going to start off with the table match where Big J will be taking on the American Viking Xander Slade. That's going to be table match. I mean, that's
I'm ready to get some wood for sure.
If we kick off with a table match, I think we're going to have to fix some things.
Yeah, as long as it's not one of the reunion or settlers tables, you know, those would get expensive. Hopefully, we found this one at a proper table factory.
A proper table
acquired
factory.
it.
I mean, it will be approved tables for sure. That
yeah, definitely looking forward to this. I know I got so much shows coming up, but Boy Band Behemoth's not on this card, right? Mikey B.
Boy Band Behemoth is not on this card,
so it's just gonna be Big J. This will be the first time I think.
I guess Mikey B must have the night off everywhere, so Mikey B doesn't need to be there for security, and he's
that we know of. So,
he can't even spell Alvarado right. What a loser!
Did I spell it wrong?
No.
Oh, I can't
American Viking.
A instead of E.
I guess spelling isn't as fortitude there.
He's a Viking. They don't spell there. And
all right.
Valhalla.
We know what he means. Alvarado will have the tables, and we will be ready to go.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Big J. I mean, he's been making his rounds.
Bit of a roll.
A little bit more wrestling recently.
Oh yeah, I've seen following on social media. I know he knows a little bit of the way around the ring.
And I think this type of match probably bodes well for him. Throwing people through tables. I mean, security can do that, you know.
Yeah, but this ain't a lightweight. Xander Slade's he's a big boy to be thrown through a table.
Yeah.
He's a heavyweight. You know, it's not like he's throwing Chance Fortune or Delaney Cavens or somebody like that. That's a big guy. So to pick him up, and throw him through the table, that's not gonna be some easy feat. And for either one of these guys, I mean, they're both big dudes.
I appreciate you mentioning other people besides me.
Oh, well, you too. You would fly through a table. I've been through a table.
I really do.
It took 3 people.
I really do. You appreciate you trying not to throw me under the bus with all that.
Well, it could be. You just use easily. Those are the first guys that pop in my head because I know they're flying around all over the place.
Big J's a good friend of mine. He wouldn't hurt me.
No, well,
Even though we have a little spit spat that we had going on because Carlos should have had the belt, but it was all business, and he understood that.
All right. Can't argue that, but yeah, that's gonna be a great way to, if we start to show off with that, just whenever that match is. I don't know when, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I mean, that's one of those matches I'm having a hard time picking a winner on because who do you pick? I'm at to mull it over a little bit.
Mull it over. We got some time.
Over.
We'll think about.
I got a quarter.
This.
You know who to pick, Tony.
Yeah.
You know who to pick.
I used to not pick Xander Slade, but he's been proving me wrong here lately. Even was on the winning team at the last show with Team Toy Man. So the end of 2023-24 has been a bit of a roll for the American Viking. But Same can be said about Big J. You know, he is the second to last Chaos champion of all time.
That is true.
So,
our next
There you
match.
go, Bruce. There you go. King
Our
Outlaw with
next
Red
match will be for the women's championship as Hilda takes on Angel Blue. We're in for a treat with Hilda. I mean,
I can't wait.
I was not familiar with her. I went back and started watching some video, and her and Angel Blue have a history themselves. So,
did she used to be a doll? Am I making that up?
I don't know that for sure, but I mean,
someone can tell me. I'll ask somebody, but it seems like she might have got started as a doll.
Okay,
somehow.
but she
wrestling, that's one of those things.
Yeah, she definitely has. She had some big matches with Angel Blue on there. There's one with her and Morgan Mercy, and yeah, they were all going to town.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing her through the social media because I'm a social media, whatever. I'm on there all the time when I'm supposed to be working, but I follow her on Facebook, and I never have encountered any other shows, so I'm really looking forward to that. I got double shows with Angel Blue, so we'll see if she'll make it to the next show on Sunday. I got with her this weekend, so with this match, I'm really looking forward to the APW debut of Hilda. Am I saying it right? Hilda,
yes.
So.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go.
I don't want to mess you can mess up some names I've learned in my years, but don't mess up the women's because they get the maddest. Faux show. The guys
get mad because you made that comment.
I know they're mad. They're gonna be mad now, probably. For sure, I'm gonna be cancel Tony the Tiger. But been there, done that already.
I will stand with that march. 100% I will be with them.
They tried.
Well, then our next match will be the already dead Seth Anunnaki taking on the sadistic Shane Strapmore in an unhinged match, meaning I believe anything goes for these two.
Yes.
Neither one of them are unfamiliar with anything goes match. I've seen them both go against each other. We've seen them go against other people. We've seen all kinds of stuff happen. I mean, this is just
cancel the mouth. Cancel yourself, Xander.
Oh yeah, this is the title of the show. This is what the show is all about. Unhinged match between two of the most unhinged people in our locker room by far. And this is what the price of admission is going to be about. Hope it's a little later in the show so the people can get a few drinks in them and get good and rowdy. And this is going to be one for worth the price of admission.
I mean, do we want them rowdy though?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
this thing could go outside in that parking lot outside there. It could go anywhere. It's unhinged.
I was at a show Sunday, and they did a no hold barred match, and they had no barriers. I mean, they were right up there with the audience, and
oh my goodness, I'm about to hear more about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Stephon Naki. He's ready. You see, this is gonna be a great one. I can't wait for this one. Anytime I can get these two guys in a ring, in this type of match. I mean, this is, as far as I know, the first ever official unhinged match, right? I mean, it's
official unhinged. I mean, we had a casket match the last one.
Yeah,
we had
a casket.
Yeah.
So this is the way to set the bar. I mean, the first ever unhinged. I mean, we could give a no disqualification. Well, yada. It's an unhinged match. We got two of the baddest mofos in the locker room, the craziest, locos guys in the locker room, and they're going to tear it up in that post American Legion there this Saturday night. And I cannot wait and I'm going to hopefully be far away from all that. So we need to totally talk about where we're going to do commentary, especially during that match. We might need Roman mics. Or something. I don't know.
I hope the post commander. I hope the post commander has some really good cleaners because after Seth and Shane get done, it's definitely going to need to be cleaned.
Oh yeah, disinfected, mops.
I was going to say we could be over into the beer table, but there's no doubt. I mean, they'll probably head over there too.
I had to kick my wife out of there.
Oh my gosh, Amy.
We're trying to do a live show, honey.
Yeah. No, Steph's verified. Yes, they will be going.
I don't know what he's talking about facts to my wife or what he's going to do to
either. But I think I think it's probably both. The fact that he's going to head over there
he knows it will. Yeah.
Well, then we got this message from Rockabanon earlier today. Okay. I don't know if either one of you saw this.
I saw a little bit. My boss came up and asked me what the hell I was doing and go back to work.
We're going to go ahead and play this right now and see what Mr. Bannon has in store for us this Saturday.
Welcome, fans of APW. It is your Hall of Fame General Manager, Rock Bannon. Yes, I am a little bit under the weather at this time, but I wanted to get on here and make sure that everybody understood all the mistakes that were made at Battlegrounds 2. We'll start with the first mistake. Was Toy Man even thinking he had any business in the ring, or in an APW ring, or in my ring? Then you get the Superstar of the Year, Axel Savage, blatantly cheating to win that match. Because there's no way that he could have put out Juicy Joe Angelo and the King Outlaw without cheating. Then you had all four of the goons attacking me. Now, first and foremost, I'm retired from in-ring action. If I wasn't, it'd be a different story. But I am retired from in-ring action. But as I'm talking to Toy Man, I turn around, and the Superstar of the Year, Axel Savage, super kicks me. I stay on my feet and turn into the American Viking kiss. Yeah. Kissing like that, I can see why he ain't got no woman. And then, as I'm still haven't went down, the rock star, Rook Tyler, bang your head. Yeah, he banged his head. He banged my head when he gave me a chin breaker right on top of his head. Then I went down. Finally, after took three big moves to put a retired general manager on his back. But then that little bug, that little flea, Chance Fortune, the unparalleled Chance Fortune, frog splashes me off the top rope. At that time, my team did come out and help me to the back. I didn't really need help. I could have done it on my own, but, I appreciated their help. So I've been thinking about revenge is due. Revenge. And I couldn't get that thing out. I couldn't get it out of my mind. Revenge. So while I was at the hotel and sitting in the jacuzzi tub and thinking, revenge. All of them have revenge coming at different times. But I'm going to start with the flea. I'm going to start with the unparalleled Chance Fortune, who thinks he has February 24th off. Wrong answer. Chance Fortune, you will be at Unhinged February 24th. As I'm looking around this nice hotel room, jacuzzi tub, I'm thinking, wow, Four Seasons, such a nice hotel. Why don't I book Chance Fortune a room? Why don't I get him a restful night's sleep and let Four Seasons turn the sheets down for him? February 24th, Unhinged. Chance Fortune. He will be in action. But don't worry. I'm sure Four Seasons will have the sheets turned down for you. But the light may not be on. Until then, y'all have a good one.
I think I have us all muted. So hold on one second. We'll bring us back and
Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that.
Oh,
I
feel
know I was
great about
warned.
it.
I know I was warned that Rock Band would have his revenge. Starting off with the unparalleled Chance Fortune, with kind of a mystery opponent.
We kind of dropped the, the clue, the 4 seasons, and I'm familiar with this a wrestling group of the 4 seasons from DFW All Pro, which could be any number of guys or gal. I mean, DFW All Pro Women's Champion London Dior is part of 4 seasons. Jay Sharp, Jason D. Cash, 9 Iron Riley Sinclair, or Santiago de Forbes. It could be all or 4, 5. I don't. What has Rock Band done?
5-on-1 for
5-on-1. I mean,
it is unhinged.
I would love to see London Dior versus unparalleled Chance Fortune in a match, or any of those. I mean,
Chance.
I don't know.
Chance would get laid out by her.
Oh, she's deadly. Deadly as they come. I'm looking.
I'm a huge fan of theirs. When I go over to those shows, I definitely cheer them on. I'm a huge fan of theirs, and they know it. Any one of them stepping in the ring with Chance Fortune, Chance might as well just have the ER on speed dial, because that's where he's going to be heading. 100%.
Oh, I cannot wait if we get 1, 4, 5. Chance Fortune versus potentially a 4th season member. I mean, that's where I'm going, but I don't know. Rock Band could be, going left, and I'm thinking right. I'm not, but that's what I think anyway.
Maybe he was really talking about the 4 Seasons hotels.
Maybe just at a hotel.
I don't know, but
he's a very cryptic guy. So you never know.
You poked the bear toy, man. That's what you did. You done poked the damn bear.
Okay, and I do want to address.
You don't cross the boss.
One part. Okay, he challenged me. Am I just supposed to step down and say no? I'm not going to do that.
Yes. You don't cross the boss.
I'm just saying,
man.
You just dove right in head first in the shallow end and brought these 4 people with you, and then they all attack our wonderful boss. They all just attack him when he's just trying to talk to you, and they just attack him. So yeah.
And I'm not gonna say that Axel did not have a low blow. But if I could show the clips of all the low blows from Rock Bannon's team, it was time.
You can do it. A drinking game?
Yeah.
The low blows?
if we did low blows every time Rock Bannon's team did something, starting with Big J messing up Chance Fortune, having
Juicy Joangelo.
What's that?
There was a spider in the ring, and he was trying to warn him.
He's trying to warn him, just trying to help him out.
Yeah.
It is a little building.
I mean, every time we do something, we're just trying to help warn. Like,
see, in that sense, Axel was just taking a step. Axel was just taking a step back because he was about to hit referee Stone, and Jason just happened to be there. I mean, it was just we're gonna play those games. Anyhow, I know that Rock Bandit has it out for us, and I think Chance is gonna have a hard night.
He's gonna have a very hard night. Because not only did he attack the boss, he came in to save that Weasley Alec Bullsdale. He comes in to save him and messes with the Pines' plans. And then he starts messing with our boss. Like, what is wrong with him? So yes, revenge.
Yeah.
Revenge is coming.
All right. Well, we will see. We know that we have a special match, and we will find out Saturday night in Alvarado, Texas at, I always forget the number. That's why I have to look it up here. American Legion 426 in Alvarado. Special start time of 8 p.m.
Shout out Post Commander Scott Hines. He's a big fan of the Mouth. He's a big fan of the Mouth.
Big fan of the Mouth?
Yes, he told me personally.
Okay, well,
I arrived there last year, and he looked at me, and he was all, "You're the Mouth," and I was all, "Yes, sir, I am." Because I'm going to greet him with a sir because he is a military vet.
mm-hmm.
So I'm going to address him with the proper. And he goes, "I like you." And I was like, "Well, thank you." So, big fan of the Mouth. Nothing's going to happen to the Mouth there. I have a lot of bodyguards.
So you have a fan. Good.
I have more than a fan. That Legion belongs to the Mouth.
Okay, perfect.
Right,
so,
well,
all right. Before we get into our last two events, let's pause for a quick commercial. Again, if you would like to sponsor the Squared Circle, we have a lot of opportunities coming up. Some big things in the works for APW. We'll be streaming our shows elsewhere besides YouTube very soon. So if you'd like to advertise and join the Squared Circle, then please reach out to us. We'll be happy to have you.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. Get in early. So,
Give us
but
money.
let's pause for a quick 30-second commercial break, and we will be back with more right after this.
Hello from Stitches, Clings, and Things, where we offer custom t-shirts for personal wear or business apparel. We even offer vehicle decals and even custom crochet items like beanies, blankets, coasters, and more. Please contact through our social media platform on Facebook or call us at 817-666-8027 and even email us at stitchesclingsandthings@outlook.com.
All right.
Where'd the Mouth go? Potty break for the Mouth.
There we go. I have to get my right banners up again to.
The Mouth got lost in the pines again.
Got lost in the pines.
Peeing behind the pine tree. A chance to watch him eat a cheeseburger. We can hear you.
You're still muted. There we go. You got to.
I just want to see what type of worthless spew would come out of your mouth, Tony. See when you talk trash behind my back, and you did not fail. You did not fail.
Thought you might be peeing behind the pine trees there. I mean, that's what I do if I'm out in the pines.
Out in the pines?
Mm-hmm.
I am more sophisticated than that.
Well, I pee outside all the time.
All right.
The more you know.
To Bosch and Thrasher.
We did learn. Yeah, I'll say we learned to do more
yeah.
than that. So there's.
Sometimes I do have to pee in a bottle,
Why?
Oh my! All right.
Something to look forward to at Unhinged.
Our next match of the evening will be the Supreme Savage defending their tag team championship against Art of Royalty in a tornado tag match.
Man, that tornado tag stipulation, that throws everything for a loop. I mean, no tag in, no hot. I mean, no
tag ins, all four men going in all
everything.
Times.
Yeah.
I
mean, everything out the door. This is gonna be a whole. Yeah, I cannot wait for this match. I know I keep saying I cannot wait, but I'm super excited about this weekend. I posted on Facebook. I haven't been as excited about 2 different back-to-back shows in a long time. And starting with this one, especially this show, especially this match. I had the utmost respect for all 4 of these dudes. And this one's going to be
have all four of them in the ring at the same time. To any one of them could get the pinfall on the other. It's going to be
for the APW tag team titles. It's for all the marbles here in the tag team division. And Jason Bruce may be right. I mean, but Art of Royalty, I don't know what's been going on, but I've been seeing King Kizzy mostly solo. I don't know if Donovan's been out with an injury or just work or whatever has been going on, but the Supreme Savage has been tearing up weekend after weekend. So, they're gelling a lot more then they beat the tag team champions when they were just coming back from their hiatus. And now there's been, they're getting all that ring rust out. They've been tearing it up weekend in, week out. I think they're on the show last Sunday with you guys. So, it could go any way, this match.
Yeah. There's only one way that this is going to go. There's only one way this is going to go. And that's with King Kizzy and Donovan Pierce, the wonderful Art of Royalty, holding those tag team championships up.
One more again. Yeah.
Again.
I can totally see it happening. It wouldn't blow my mind if it did. But Supreme Savages are my friends and my guys, and I'm hoping they hold on to it.
No.
Supreme Savages are best for business here in APW.
No. Art of Royalty is best for business.
It is unhinged and will be unhinged most definitely. So we'll
yeah.
And then our main event of the night will be in his last chance at the APW Championship. The Ronin Jase Osei taking on the King Outlaw Jason Bruce. King Outlaw did say that the only way Jace would get this match if this is his last time to try for the championship, as long as King Outlaw is champion, which, as he says, he will retire champion. So maybe a long time before.
Yeah.
It could end where it began in Alvarado at the American Legion.
No.
I mean, the Ronin come swooping in with that big freaking sword, and good walk out of APW champion. I mean, I can see it happening, but I can see it happen every other time the Ronins face the King Outlaw, and at the end of the night, King Outlaw
still standing tall.
Yeah. So I quit
you
betting
stop
against
wearing the sunglasses and start actually opening your eyes.
Oh, I quit betting against King Outlaw a few shows back. He keeps proving me wrong.
My bet's always been on King Outlaw.
Yeah, I don't have to like him to respect the champ a little bit. I do respect the champ. I just don't like him personally anymore because he turned on APW. But it is what it is. That could happen.
He's made of stone.
He's built like a brick. You know what? And he gets getting bigger and bigger. But the Ronin's no small guy either. We've seen Ronin's get Angel Camacho, Loco Ocho Camacho. I mean, the list goes on. Everybody but Emmy Camacho, apparently.
Yeah.
Which might have picked. She's the meanest of them all. I should say
one of the only people that he hasn't beat is King Outlaw here in APW.
Yeah. That unicorn of his, I guess, or the white whale, as they say.
But it will be this Saturday night in Alvarado at the American Legion Post 426. 8 p.m. start time. Doors open at 7, I believe, but there's as we previously mentioned, there's bingo beforehand, and you can want to come out early, have a little adult beverage, enjoy some time. Kids are welcome, but it is at your own risk, as this is more adult wrestling. But they're allowed in the building if you would like to bring them. So
my daughter's pretty hardcore. I think she can handle it, but I wouldn't recommend it to most kids.
Yeah.
Or families, unless you're there.
The last show, even with the casket and different things that were going on, I think it was still okay for families. But who knows what's going to happen when you get.
But yeah, bingo's for old people. Well, I don't know if you start winning. Winning's for anybody. I mean,
I'll fit right in with bingo, I guess. That's
right. Well, to get there early.
It's a fun time.
So
I'll be nice this go around. If you come out for bingo, I will let you sit at my table.
You gotta use a bingo
Really?
little marker. I've
Yeah.
never
Sure.
used one.
They're called daubers.
I never. We used to have little things in school, little plastic covers.
Yeah,
Little
no, these are grown people.
daubers. Can maybe a dauber be used in a match? Can someone get daubed?
You could
I mean-
probably. It is an unhinged match. Anything goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
He just got dobbied. Yeah. Come on now. We're gonna go buy. Someone needs to go buy a dauber, or you
Buy a
get
dauber.
a used one, and someone says bingo. That's APW moment of the year. Okay, I'm getting unhinged.
there you
Wow.
go.
It's my LSU cup.
Yeah.
It's just. I swear it's water.
There we go. There.
Start checking your
Tony the
match.
Tiger Myers will be back.
Oh, I know. I will be. First time in February. So
Even though Devin was trying to get you fired, because I think he enjoyed taking your job. So
I've already been fired for one this year, so I'm trying not
Yeah.
to. Keep
I think
going.
he was trying to get you fired so that he could continue to announce it. I don't know. That was
Well, I'm sure Devin's always welcome back one way or another. I seen him making matches. I'm like, oh, just Phil. I never just started changing things like as a ring announcer, but I guess he has a little more stroke than I do.
there we go. Well, he said he's part of the board. I've never
Yeah.
talked to him. Like, he's not my inside guy. I'll tell you that. So
I thought it was.
no. Mr. Storm and I have not crossed paths at the APW board offices. So that was
Well, you never know. Maybe get a part of that Rampage Uncensored board members. Yeah.
My evil cat's not being so evil right now.
I'd be so evil. It's like
Yeah, he's not being so evil.
I got a kid down here waiting to pop up.
He just wanted.
Yeah, that's if you see me looking down. I got a toddler down here.
He
Come
just wanted to
surprise.
make his little presence known. Every guy has to have an evil cat.
there you go.
Yeah. My daughter thought it was real cool. We were scrolling through YouTube, and there we are, just all there's Daddy. It's like all three of us. So it's cool that the squared circle's rolling through YouTube now.
Yeah,
It's
we got
popping up like an algorithm or whatever it's called.
yeah. So we've got Squared Circle now on YouTube. We're live on YouTube tonight as well as Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you wanna,
It was quite a shock to see me when I was scrolling through there. Hey, there I am. But I'm YouTube famous now.
YouTube famous. You can,
YouTube famous. I'm ready for them YouTube checks to start rolling in.
There we go. We'll start.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Mouth, not all of us have mouth money, so we.
I know.
take
He's
royalties
credit off.
from YouTube, no problem there.
We get because I got to get a headset. And, I need some royalties and stuff to come in.
Tony. I am. There is a million ways that you can become YouTube famous. And I would be more than happy to grant one of those fames for you.
Yeah. I don't think they want to see a Tony the Tiger OnlyFans.
I would be more than happy to grant you
Yeah.
your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I'm local famous.
And it won't turn out how it turned out for Toy Man. Because it won't be that 2-bit ref that we had.
Stone?
Yeah.
Well, he's a
Gonna be throwing Big J out of the freaking match like that. Just there to support.
the Tiger OnlyFans.
Oh, I'm gonna throw him out.
See?
Out.
Amber must have been hanging out with my wife at the bar the last time at the last Overrated show because she's been telling secrets. Tiny the Tiger.
I will say that Tony's been in more matches than I have. So
We have 3 undefeated. I think 3. 3. But that doesn't mean I don't get my, handed to me.
You are not undefeated. You've been thrown out of the Battle Royal.
Well, that doesn't count. Battle Royals don't count.
It's still a match. I've seen the video of you getting put through a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a match. I got my show hijacked to be at another show. But it was by
that's
Corey O'Neill.
definitely
You know, I
two.
just kind of had to let him do whatever he wanted to do because he's a big bad young man.
And
He had bad intentions for Tony the Tiger.
I
that
think
day.
you've been in another battle royal as well and got thrown out, didn't
I
you?
was eliminated from the DFW All Pros.
Yeah. So
500 or whatever.
So
But I was
what
like,
is your version of undefeated?
I lasted longer than Ron Griffey Daniels, JD Griffey, but he just got in and got out. That's my claim to fame. I was in a battle royal longer than JD Griffey by 30 seconds. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for any one of those battle royals either.
I'm buying you a dictionary for Christmas just so you can look up the word undefeated.
In a regular match, but as a four-way, like 8-man tags and things like that.
A match is a match.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's 1-on-1,
But,
5 versus 1, like what's going to happen to Chance.
Yeah, it could be. Or it could just be London Dior.
I'm a little worried for Chance.
Yeah, you should be worried about Chance. And
I'm not.
Xander Slade, you know, because he's in against a tables match against Brock Bannon's guy.
Xander's going to sneak out the back door like he did last show.
Yeah,
it was the Unhinged. It was the Unhinged show that he bailed on.
That he snuck out the back.
I'm
in California.
Bailed on.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm in California, guys. I wasn't out here. I can get a stock photo off the internet as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I can Photoshop myself on an airplane.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll be making his Unhinged debut, Xander Slade. Officially.
As my boy Carlos would say, that's no cap.
No,
We've got big show this Saturday, the 24th. Then right back in Alvarado, but back at Pioneer and Old Settlers Reunion Arena on March 2nd, like back-to-back weekends in Alvarado. Then obviously later on this year, we've got Wessapalooza October 19th at the Johnson County Sheriff's Posse. That has always been one heck of a show as well, and this one's gearing up for a lot more.
It's in October. That's the best part. Sorry to cut you off, but it's October. I mean, it's still the best month of the year.
I think kind of unfortunately the one downside to it being in October is it takes over Scare Tactics. So that's unless we had another show somewhere that.
What are you talking about, Toy Man?
I know. I'm sorry. I know it's your favorite one.
I actually I need to start making some. I get super busy that time of year, so I gotta get my calendar out and make sure I double book myself.
But Wessapalooza this year, we've got Mr. Anderson joining us. We've got Eric Redbeard joining us. Couple other things that were announced at the last show that I don't know that was fully supposed to be announced, but we've got lots of matches coming up at Wessapalooza. It's gonna be a big show. It's gonna be more than our normal 6. I think it's gonna be a longer show.
Oh, like at the last show, things were announced.
Yeah. Yes. Things were.
So you had to be there to get the lowdown.
You had to be there. I'm gonna leave it with that. You had to be there until I get word.
Robin, message me. Let me know what it was.
There will be a big tag team match coming as well. So, and I think we have more to come, more to announce very soon. But first, we're going to get through our show here with Unhinged, February 24th in Alvarado at the American Legion, Post 426, 8 p.m. start time. So
it should be a good time.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for Jase or the Ronin to join us, we will
he's on London, England time.
He is on London, England time.
Yeah.
He had other engagements, and probably he should be on shortly. So but let's run back through our show and we'll make some picks. All right. So first off, we got Xander and Big J. Tables match.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm at the roll with Xander Slade. Until he proves me wrong this year. Although I'm a big fan of Big J and Mikey B and the whole thing they got going on over there. But I think this is, he's going on. Standard State's finally going up, but it could be like that old game on the Price is Right. The old yodeling game. It can all come crashing down, and it could start with this match this Saturday. But that's my pick for it. Sorry, Big J. Sorry, Mikey B. I'm sorry, Mikey B.
Without Mikey B, I think it's gonna be. I think it's Xander. I mean, I'm going with my team, of course. I mean, that's
Mikey B can be under the ring though.
Wow.
Coach Jason Bruce, Big J, of course.
Yeah, Big J. There's no question about it. There's a reason why his name is called Big J.
Big J.
We are about to see Xander.
That's how he's going to be when he goes through the table in the J shape.
Yeah, and it's going to be Xander getting pancaked.
I don't know how it's going to happen.
There we go.
I don't know. I can't wait to see how either one of those guys get thrown through a table. That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Well, we do have the Ronin on with us now. He has made it back from training, and we'd like to welcome you. Thanks for joining us, Jace. We appreciate you calling in tonight. And we talked a little bit about your match earlier. You got a big match with the King Outlaw, Jason Bruce. He says this is your final chance at APW Gold as long as he is champion.
I mean,
how you feel?
I mean, if I was him, I definitely would make it my final chance because I think he knows, number one, I only need one chance to beat him. And I think, if we ran it, maybe 100 times, like in 99 times, I win. And I think, with Jason Bruce, I mean, I've known this guy for a while now. And obviously a coward will do what a coward does, and that's, find every way to run and hide. So, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. But again, as I said, I only need one chance, and I'll be leaving Saturday not only with the APW championship, but then also with Jason Bruce's arm attached to it because, I'm going to cut that thing off.
I, for one, would be happy to see that. I mean, that just...
But basically, if you didn't hear it, the Ronin is calling Jason Bruce a chicken.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think that chicken is braver than Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a classic match. I cannot wait to see this. The people of Alvarado, APW fans, definitely need to, if you've not got your tickets, get your tickets for this match. It's going to be, to steal a phrase, slobber knocker for sure. Because, I mean, the Ronin King Outlaw one last time for the APW championship. I mean, it sells itself right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last time Jason, he got off lucky, and I think he knows that too. I think once people step into the ring with me and they kind of feel those strikes, I think especially the ones who run their mouth a lot, I think that's when they kind of realize that, the game is over. Like, that's when business starts. So all that talking and stuff, you just need to be able to back it up. And because once we get into the ring, I mean, I always tell people, whether you're lying, whether you're a fly, whether you think you're bad, whether you're not bad, whether you're the baddest person on earth, or whether you're the nicest person on earth, it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to go in there and win. So I'm coming in there and I'm aiming to give you every kill shot that I have. And so I can imagine Jason Bruce, after feeling that the first time, he knew that they were going to give me another shot. He said to himself, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to face this again." And so, Jason, at the end of the day, I mean, I wish you luck. I actually really, 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 really do wish you luck. And many people will think that's crazy to say since you're my opponent. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to win. But I just wish you luck in terms of just making it out there safely, bro. So that's really what I'm wishing. Maybe one of my strikes might not land correctly, and you actually do manage to walk out by your own strength. We'll see.
Well, I know. The last time you met in Cleburne at the Cleburne Conference Center, I don't think it was it wasn't an unhinged match, but you were all over. I mean, you were walking on walls, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like in Alvarado, where it is unhinged and everything.
Hey, you know, I mean, I think that's the thing with when you're going for victory. I mean, it doesn't really matter where it's at, and I think at the end of the day, like, and I think it's kind of it's been crazy because I feel like not only him, but then also Shane Stratmore. The next time I was there, it's kind of like I'm just surprised at the amount of people who are just willing to do some underhanded things to just win a match, and I think that's just crazy. Like, where's the honor? Where's the honor gone? And you know, I see the Mouth Ian Mosley over there, like, you know, sitting there shaking his head, and he's probably one of the most dishonorable people that I've ever met in my entire life. So, you know, I mean, if we're following that ilk, then it makes a lot of sense. And, you know, I mean, Ian, I mean, you can speak for yourself as well. But I mean, I said what I said, you know, so.
You win by any means necessary. There is no fair play in a fight.
I mean, there's rules in a fight, so I don't understand where I don't understand where that's coming from. So.
There's no rules in a fight. You're in it to win it.
Okay.
You have to decide which route you're going to take, how dirty you're going to get to win. Nobody got being the good guy as a winner. The good guy never wins.
I mean,
I don't know what fairy tale Disney movie you're watching, but the good guy does not win. The bad guy always comes out on top.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see this Saturday. Are you going to be Are you going to be outside ringside for the match?
No, I don't come out with King Outlaw. He doesn't need anybody with him. King Outlaw can handle everything on his own.
I mean, I'm not talking about him handling his business. I just want to kick you. That's really what it is.
You just want to.
We'll invite him to do commentary with us. He'll be ringside doing commentary, and we can.
That'll be the last move you ever make, wanting to kick me.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say
it is unhinged, and I would. I'd love to see Booth's asses.
Tony's always rooting for Ian to get kicked.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, 110% just for you, Tony. It's not even your birthday, but I'll get you.
Yeah, it's the way drinks on me then afterwards.
Yeah, I got you. I promise by the end of the year I'm going to kick you in Mosley. I'll tell you.
There you go. Well, Toyman does have control of a match, so he can make any match happen.
Yeah, I haven't made a final decision yet. They'll be
the Ronin in the mouth.
Now, he could be my first title defense, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
there we go.
That'll be your only title defense.
Okay. Hey, book that match, I'll tell you right now. Like,
yeah, you know, that may be worth it. Just that alone right there. So, I know you've been on the show with us before. It was when we were doing phone call only, but now we got video. And you also do jiu-jitsu, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Mm.
How do you find the difference between your wrestling and jiu-jitsu? How do they complement each other? What do you find more satisfying? Is there?
I mean, grappling is grappling, and I think it complements wrestling very well because of the elements of being able to, you know, control your body, number one, and also being able to know submissions. And I think that's really where I pride a lot of my submissions on, being able to just know how to manipulate the human body. And I know, like, people see me being very strike heavy and they haven't really seen a lot of my submission work, but I feel like, you know, the more tools that you go into a fight with, the more dangerous you can become. And also, just as the matches go on and you need to pull things out of your trick, it's always better to have like more in your arsenal than less. And so I think that's been a great compliment to a lot of my fighting style. And even the fact that I haven't had to lean on it very heavy now, it doesn't mean to say that, you know, it doesn't mean to say I won't have to pull it out at some point in another match. I mean, maybe I might have to do it today. Like, you know, I know I've talked about Jason Bruce and me wanting to kick him and how much I dislike him, but I do respect him as a competitor. The guy is, you know, the champion for a reason. and he's a dangerous competitor. So I know he's going to push me to the limit. I don't know what to expect from him in terms of what he's trying to bring to his arsenal for this match. But I mean, it wouldn't be surprised if I maybe have to pull out some submissions and some of the jiu-jitsu work to be able to win this fight. So yeah, in saying that, I think like jiu-jitsu has been a very, 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 very big instrumental part of what the Ronin has for his toolbox. And yeah, like, you know, I think you know, I'm going to continue doing it. So then that way, as the battles, you know, continue for 2024, I'm ready to deal with any opponent, especially some of the bigger opponents, because I feel like, you know, sometimes they do call for some submissions because you can't really, like, you know, strike them down or hit them with like big moves just because of, you know, the size difference. So yeah, you know, I think yeah, we'll see how I'll apply that to this match right here this weekend.
All right, definitely looking forward to that. So that I know you wrestle all over lots of different promotions to date. I mean, do you have a favorite match that you had?
To be honest, I think it's very hard to kind of lock down a favorite match, just because every opponent that I've faced has been so different. So I've had to approach every match differently. And that's not like a cop out to try and, like, you know, people will probably hear that and feel like, you know, like, hey, he's probably trying to, you know, kind of like, you know, respect everybody. But I've actually genuinely do mean that, because I mean, every battle has been so different. I mean, I faced, like, you know, the brutality of Brick Savage. You know, obviously, like, you know, the strength of Jason Bruce. I faced you know, the uniqueness of DL Hartley. And just name few, you know, the viciousness of Stonewall Remsen. And you know, it's again, when you kind of, like, you know, look at that, just even those few, just those few on the list of many, you know, it's hard to kind of choose a favorite out of them, because all of them were battles, and, you know, I had to really push myself to the limit just to, you know, to, in some cases, try to achieve the victory. So, or, you know, in some cases, like, you know, take the unfortunate loss. But yeah, no, I can't really say that I have like a favorite. Not to say that none of them were good, but just to say, like, they all my battles are my favorite.
Okay.
I know I definitely remember the one with Ocho and Angel. That,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I mean, that's separate times, of course, but you had a run with two different Camachos here in APW. And I definitely remember calling the commentary during that Ocho match, and I just remember that really being a good match. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. Of looking back and rewatching it and doing the commentary, I just thought it was it didn't go the way I thought it was, and I just was totally impressed by you two guys out there. I thought it was going to totally go a different direction. I remember saying on commentary, but it was definitely a good match. I remember for sure.
I definitely had to approach those two differently, because you know, the Camachos, I mean,
different breed.
They're a different breed, and the thing is like all of them are just very different in their skill sets. And Ocho, I mean, definitely, I had to approach that in a way where I had to basically stop him from being brutal.
Right.
Just, I've seen a lot of what he does before, and I knew that, you know, like, if I let that guy get up and get brutal, then, you know, it could potentially be a long night. And then when you look at Angel, you know, just the size difference. I mean, it's like, if I let that guy get like a head of steam, then I knew that it could be big problems. So I had to kind of, like, you know, slow him down a little bit. And yeah, like, you know, the Camachos, I would definitely love to face them again at some point down the road. But again, it's one of those things where, you know, it's lids up. I think next time, you know, having seen a lot of what they do, I know that they're going to be prepared and they're not going to approach the match the same way. So maybe that might be a submission heavy match, just because those guys can really brawl. And you know, I'll need to be on my A game to make sure that I can stop them from doing some damage to me, if I'm being honest.
Oh, and Jason Bruce brought a point. I forgot about your match with, and I don't know how I forgot about it, but you and Big Sid, man, that was a vicious match as well here at AEW.
Shoot, that dude is a brute too. Like, you know, I mean, I think I've never had to kick someone harder just because, like, in the end of the day, it's like, you know, like sometimes when somebody's really violent, you have to get like, you know, really, you have to slow him down because, like, you know, especially a Big Said, I knew that he's a brutal fella, and you know, he brought it, like, you know, especially in the first parts of the match, like, you know, I knew he was going to hit hard, and you know, he came out and showed that he was trying to win the match, and I was like, you know, well, you know what. I had to try and you know, step up to the challenge. I know that match actually ended in a disqualification.
Right.
But yeah, I know that we're gonna probably meet along the way, and I this time I'm gonna be ready for it. And you know, I'm gonna know that, yo, like 110% from the get go, this guy is coming out and he's got one intention in his mind, and it's violence. And that's the thing. I think, to be honest, I think, you know, a lot of people see the honor. And you know, the kind of like the fact that the Ronin is I'm not like, you know, one of those guys who's very outspoken like that. But I think the more violent the challenge, the more I step up, because violence is my game. Like, you know, I mean, I love to fight, and I think that's one of the things that I think, even though my calm demeanor might not show it, that's really one of the things that, you know, that is one of my MOs, one of my calling cards.
Definitely, you're definitely a sight to see, and I mean, when you're in the ring, you definitely look the part. I mean, it carrying a big freaking sword definitely helps. But I mean, just you know, if you're not seeing Jase Osei, the Ronin in APW or anywhere, you need to get your tickets for this Saturday night, because he may be walking out champion, you know, this Saturday night, and becoming your new APW heavyweight champion going forward here. But it all matters what happens this Saturday night. Anything can happen at any Saturday night here at APW.
We don't want Jason Bruce to get nightmares, so stop saying that right now, because I'm pretty sure that he's having trouble sleeping already, and then now hearing that, he's probably
gonna look at that. Look at who's in the chat.
Oh,
welcome, Big Said.
Hey, let's go, Big Said. Hey, now, man.
Please.
No, I remember I brought this up last time you were on. The first time that I knew of the Ronin was at a show in Arkansas, and we were at a shop across the street from the venue, and the lady's like, "What's going on across the street? This guy was walking around with a sword," and I was like, "Oh, they what?" You know, I'm here. The guy walking around with the sword. I'm like, "All right, this is gonna be a fight tonight."
Hey, I think that's and I think, like, you know, because a lot of people ask me about the katana and what does that mean? What does it symbolize? And I think that's really what it is. It's like, you know, I think what we, you know, especially in the professional wrestling realm, I think, you know, a lot of people have got a mistake in the, you know, we are theatrical people. And I think, you know, I'm trying to make sure people understand that, you know, when we step into the ring, it's a contest. You know, this is a fight. This is a war. So like my theme song's Ready for War. And so what's fitting then to bring a sword into the ring and to show people, like, hey, like, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm showing you what my intentions are. We're here to battle, and one of us is going to leave here a victor. And, you know, if you're not ready, then, you know, that's not on me, because I'm coming out here to strike you down. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even, like, you know, me trying to say that for the sake of being, you know, bravado or anything. That's actually true. You know, I'm coming in here for a contest, you know, and I think a sword is a great way to kind of show that, like, hey, you know what? This is it. Like, you know, once we step into the ring and once that sword goes down, it's in your face. That's it. Like, that means that, you know, there's no walking out this ring. You know, we are locked in, we're loaded, and, you know, once that bell goes off, like, you know, bring your best. I want to see your best. I want you to give me everything you got.
All right. Well, obviously, you and the King Outlaw will be the main event of the evening, but we've got a few more matches. Let's run through them one more time and just we'll vote on who we feel will be victor, and we'll let you join us on this. When you came on, we were first talking about the table match with Big J and Xander Slade.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts on that one?
Man, Big J. I mean, that dude's a specimen. But at the same time, man, I've seen Xander Slade in action, and that dude's got heart, man. And I think if there's one thing I always will say about people, man, is that you can't ever discount somebody with heart. I know that we've all heard about the story of David versus Goliath. And I think, like, you know, Xander Slade as a veteran, that guy right there, man, you know, you know, it's the same as like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, man. You can't bet against a veteran. And so, like, I'm going to go with Xander Slade. I think it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a close one. I'm not going to. I think Big J's going to, definitely get. It's definitely going to put Xander through the ringer. But I think, like, Xander's got the experience and just the, the cunning and the veteran edge in this match.
All right, Tony and I agree with you. Ian's picking Big J on that. Then we have our women's championship match with Hilda taking on Angel Blue.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I've known of Angel Blue for a long time. I haven't really heard much about Hilda, so, like, obviously I can't really speak to her skills or so forth. But I mean, I know that she's got a very, very serious opponent in Angel Blue. And again, having seen what Angel can, do, and having seen what she can produce, and not knowing about Hilda, it's going to be an interesting match. So, obviously, like, Hilda, I know that you're gonna do great, but I have to give it to Angel on this one.
All right, Tony, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Angel Blue because, I mean, she's kept that championship from Skylar Spice and Morgan Mercy multiple times. I mean, by any means necessary. I don't think that changes this Saturday night. But like I say, anything can happen, and I'm definitely looking forward to the debut of Hilda here in APW.
Mm-hmm.
Mouth?
I'm going to go with Hilda.
Okay.
Sure.
Just because I don't like that Jace picked Angel Blue, and I still don't like. I still don't like that Angel Blue got a fast one over Morgan Mercy.
Hey, look,
a few fast ones over Morgan Mercy.
Hey, are you picking me? So you picking me to win again?
No. Definitely not picking you.
I think I've bet against Angel Blue every time so far because I just felt that Morgan had her, but she's always found a way to pull her out, and I'll go with her this time. We'll see if it my curse continues where the person I pick loses.
Don't pick me then, please.
Okay, I'll go with King Al. Then we will have an unhinged match with Seth Anunnaki taking on Shane Stratmore. Anything goes anywhere in the building. I don't even know if they have to stay in the building. They could probably head out in the parking lot and down the highway. Who knows?
Seth, I want you to win just because like my heart is choosing it. But I mean, as much as I dislike the guy, man, it's Shane Stratmore, and yeah, I know, like you put him in a match with no rules, and that guy's got like too many weapons in his arsenal. So as much as I hate to say it, the Ronin has to kind of make smart choices, and I think that Shane will win.
All right.
A few weeks ago, I got to see Seth Anunnaki in another show, and I saw the old Seth Anunnaki, the Seth Anunnaki I knew almost 10 years ago. I don't want to say sadistic because that's Shane Stratmore, but I mean, just the demented, twisted, hardcore freak that I knew a long time ago. But APW, for some reason, since he's been in APW, his fans adore him and he's kissing babies. But I saw the old Seth Anunnaki the other day, and I think that awoken something in Seth. I saw that look in his eyes that I've not seen in a very long time, and I think he's gonna carry that back against a familiar foe and Shane Stratmore, and he's gonna pick up the win in the first ever unhinged match here in Advanced Pro Wrestling.
All right. Mouth.
I mean, I've been in a match against Seth, so
yeah, he did.
I know what he's capable
He knocked the hell out of you too.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you. Thank you, Seth.
So I know what he's capable of. But I've also been ringside for the sadistic one. And I definitely know what he's capable of.
Yeah, he's laid you out too.
That was the sun. It was hot that day, okay? That wasn't on purpose. I'm going to have to go with my boy Shane Stratmore, though. Definitely going to have to go with Shane. He lives for these types of matches.
He definitely does. He lives up to that sadistic moniker for sure.
And he's coming off a very big high right now. He took out the 62-year-old outlaw Haas Holden. So he's coming off a very high right now.
With a little
And
help.
Seth's walking straight into that path, and he's about to get mowed over.
I think I'm going to have to agree. With as much as I want to see Seth take this victory, I think I'm going to go with Shane on this.
You'll see next Saturday when that old Seth.
No, I'll be happy to. You know, and it will.
I've seen it.
So.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
There you go. Hey, Tony, you're the only witness.
I was there. I saw it. He was in the gray, vintage gray shorts or ring attire. Stephon Naki. That's the Seth that's coming back. The one that hails from Bad Boy Nation. That's the Stephon Naki that's going to come back and get Shane Strackmore. But nothing against Shane Strackmore because me and him are very good friends. And
he actually talks. He defends you. So
we're good friends. But I'm good friends with both of them. But this is gonna be a good unhinged. The one that people are gonna be gathering around the cooler talking about. Man, these guys hit each other with everything but the kitchen sink.
There we go. That's where Tony and I's head will be on a swivel, making sure they don't.
Yeah, I know. I'll be.
Yeah. Make sure you hit record this time.
Oh,
yes, I'm working the board. We're good.
Yeah, see what happens when Toy Man leaves the board. I never had nothing to do. I just put the headsets on and talk. I don't need to be anything in charge of anything. I barely get the microphone on right.
So. Then we have our tag team championship tornado tag match. Supreme Savages taking on the Art of Royalty. Ronin?
Well, I seen the Supreme Savages at the last show that I was on, and I was very impressed. And I think that they beat like a really, really, really good tag team in the buddy system. So I think, 110%, I have to give it to them. Champions advantage. The Art of Royalty, I have nothing against them. I haven't seen them wrestle neither. So I'm not going to take anything away from them. But again, this is just based on what I saw from the Supreme Savages and just seeing what their track record of who they've beaten. And, I'll be a fool to bet against them.
Oh, I definitely going to have to go with the Supreme Savages. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, they've been gelling together, since taking their hiatus during COVID, recently came back, but been working week in and week out. The Art of Royalty are just getting back together, and I'm not seeing them team together in a few months. So I think the Savages are gonna be savage at Unhinged this next Saturday. But I wouldn't be surprised if Art of Royalty did pick up the win on that one either. I'm 40, 52, 48 or something. Savages.
Just a slight advantage.
Just barely. And my math may be wrong. I'm not that kind of Asian.
Okay.
I'm not good with the math. But I am a bad driver, so I got that
one.
Tony has been canceled. No, there.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
he's definitely starting that movement.
Yeah.
Wow, Tony.
Mouth.
What? It's true.
As much as I would love for it to be my boys that take those belts off of Supreme Savages, but it's not my boys that are in that match. It's very good friends of mine that are in that match, which, they kind of did get tag team championship gold thanks to a little help, a little guidance from someone. Don't know who that was. So I'm definitely going to have to go with Art of Royalty.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to agree
go
with
either
Tony.
way on that one.
I'm going to agree with Tony. Just watching Savages over the last, I saw them last weekend. I've seen them, multiple times. I think they are gelling very well right now.
Very well.
And it will be Savages retaining. It's going to be a different match, with all four of them going at the same time. Tornado, tag tornado match, tornado tag match. Yeah.
I love playing that version of on the video games. You know, SmackDown versus Raw, tornado tag, man. Brothers of Destruction versus whoever. That was my jam.
For me, the whole thing in this whole thing that I was just surprised about to hear is the fact that Ian Mosley said that he has friends. Like, who are these mystery liars? Like,
I have a lot of friends.
He even has a fan at the American Legion. I mean, that's
wow. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Okay, we'll get to you.
We can surprise you. I
am surprised to say the least. That got me.
We also have Chance Fortune taking on a mystery opponent or opponents. I mean, I'm not liking his chances on that.
No pun intended.
Rock Brandon has it out for Chance Fortune, so we will see on that. I don't know if we need to vote. I mean, it's just kind of a, but that is that will be our mystery match.
Yeah. I'm still gonna put my money on Chance Fortune.
Yeah, I'll put my money on Chance.
I will back Chance all the. I will back Chance all the way. I just worried for him a little bit.
Oh, I am. It could be a
Rock Brandon's message was.
He's crossed the boss. He's crossed the pines. He's making enemies left and right. He's not safe anywhere.
Crossed the champ.
He isn't parallel though.
Yeah, he's crossed the champ multiple times. He has no friends in this building.
Except for all the fans.
Oh, he's got friends in the building.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
not, a lot of times half the fans are his family and friends and fans.
Yeah.
They the whole Fortune section.
Pity support.
And then our main event, the Ronin Jase Osei taking on the King Outlaw Jason Bruce.
I still think this should be a katana on the pole match or something, but you know, it's unhinged. But
it may not be too late to add a stipulation.
Yeah,
there we
let's
go.
do it. Let's do it.
Jason Bruce sashimi.
Yeah. Let's do it. I wish they gave him a haircut, but he ain't got no hair.
Chase, we'll let you vote even though you're in the match.
Hey, look, man. I keep on telling people, man, 110% whether it's a championship on the line or no championship on the line, the Ronin is going in there to win. And especially against this guy right here, Jason Bruce, it's more than about winning. It's just about Jason. I'm just gonna come in there to hurt you. Like, that's really what it is. I'm actually. I know I sound very calm right here, but that's because I've got time to kind of like enjoy my time before I. But on Saturday, I'm actually walking in there to hurt you. So I really do hope that you're ready. And I really hope that you got somebody there to pick you up from the hospital the next day and pay those bills, because I'm going in there to hurt you. I think I will walking out there just based on that fact right there.
Happy to hear it, Tony.
Here's what I already said earlier in the show that I can't vote against Jason Bruce because he's burned me every time. But I wish I was wrong on this, but I gotta pick Jason just because every time I do, I don't pick Jason. He wins. So I'm hoping or the opposite effects happens. Jason Bruce is there from the time that ring gets set up. He's there all day. He knows the ins and outs of the buildings. Luckily this is not a building we're at very often, but if it was definitely at the Settlers reunion or the Cleveland building, he knows every ins and cracks and crannies of those buildings and the locker room. He's like Angel Blue, but to the next level by any means necessary to keep that championship around his waist. And I know he's prepared for this match, and I hate it. I hate picking him, but until he proves me wrong, which I hope is this Saturday, and I can quit picking Jason Bruce.
Friend, you see that? Friend,
you've got a friend.
So this whole time I've been evaluating all of the matches that Jace has been in.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Pines, we do like Jace. The Pines do. He puts on a very, very good battle anywhere he goes. Until the point that he made fun of me for not having any friends.
Well, you don't.
Then that upset me. Because I've been nothing but nice and courteous to him. And he's already threatened to kick me. Making fun of me for not having any friends. I mean...
He's got one.
So... That just kind of changed my pick there for a little bit. Because I was actually going to root for him and hope that he came out as champion after his third time of facing Jason Bruce, because he has still not been able to get the job done. Even though as much as he talks about, I battle, I fight, oh yeah, I'm coming in. But yet every time he has faced him, he has walked out a pure loser. So I'm going to have to go with King Outlaw Jason Bruce there, because that's a winner, and he's held that belt for almost an entire year now. An entire year. Every single show he has been defending that belt.
And has been a champion even before that. Chaos champion.
He hasn't walked away.
I mean,
He hasn't made some sorry excuse for not to be there. He hasn't ducked out the back like Xander Slade has. He accepts all challenges and he lays them all down. And sorry to say it, but Jace, you're going to be on your knees begging by the end of the night.
I severely doubt
it. Dang.
You will.
So I'm going to retract my statement earlier where I said every time I've picked against Jason Bruce, he lost, because I picked my team and we beat him last time.
There you go.
That curse is broken. And so for that reason, I can confidently pick the Ronin on this match and have him walk out with Jason Bruce's belt and arm.
I guess I can say the same, because I picked
that's all right there. His belt and his arm.
I would tie it on matches. Look at that.
And then plus I want to see, I do want to set the match of Jason Ian for the title after that. So
yeah. That should be the katana on a pole match.
That's more than enough.
Or the big leather boot.
There we go.
Yeah.
Don't let my size fool you, Jace. There is a lot of knowledge in this head. There has been a lot of years of reading Love and War. Because I too have practiced. I too have done Muay Thai. I too have done Jiu-Jitsu. I have also practiced Aikido. So I'm very fluent in what you can bring to the table.
That's
It's going to be a fun match.
I'm still going to kick in the head.
I watched all 5 seasons of Cobra Kai. Does that count for anything?
Season 6 coming in September.
Yeah, you know, right?
Jace, do you have anything else for us tonight?
The main thing is everybody, come out and watch us compete at APW. As much as I despise Jason Bruce, he is a great competitor, and Unhinged is looking like it's going to be a great card. So I think the main thing is everybody, no matter what, even though I hope you're coming in to see the main event, you're definitely going to be able to see some great battles leading up to that. And I think, 110%, when you come to the show, you won't be disappointed. And yeah, what's it, Jason Bruce? I just want you to know that get ready, bro, because at the end of the day, man, I don't want you to come. I don't want when we leave this match, I don't want it to be no excuses. I don't want it to be any reasons for doubt. I want you to bring your best, because I'm bringing my best. And may the best man leave that building as an APW champion.
Could not have said it better. Thank you for joining us tonight. It will be Unhinged at the American Legion Post 426 in Alvarado this Saturday night, the 24th at 8 p.m. A little bit later start time than normal. 8 p.m. at the American Legion Post 426. Get your tickets now at advanceprowrestling.com. You definitely want to be there. Tony, anything else for us tonight?
No, I'm just ready for I got weekend of going to the land of extreme, as they say.
There
And
we
I
go.
cannot wait. It's going to be coming back to Alvarado, the Post there. And it's going to be a phenomenal show. Just get your tickets, get there early. Let's do a little pregame tailgating and come early for some bingo. And hopefully someone gets one of them Dobby things and we use it in a hardcore match.
There we go.
Yeah.
Mouth,
Bingo.
anything for us tonight?
Dauber.
Dauber.
Not a
Dobby.
Dobby.
He
A
messed
Dobby, Dobby is something you give a sock to.
If it happens, I'm going to Dobby on commentary.
I'm going to buy you the whole encyclopedia. The
thesaurus.
Yes. I can't even with you. I can't even talk. Just trying to correct you on things.
I'm not. Yeah. It's been a interesting day.
You make my head hurt.
It's I swear I'm just drinking water tonight.
I'm
Well,
good.
gentlemen.
I'm good, Chris. I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We look forward to seeing everybody there Saturday in Alvarado. It will be a great unhinged match. We'll see you then. And until next week, have a great night.